And like I said before, you're modifying something in the context. So by setting the existing mood to something new, it's going to automatically save for you. You don't need to explicitly call context.save. So that should update the existing mood for us. Now, what about the case where we don't have a current date inside of this array saved to Swift data? What do we want to do? Well, now we want to do what we did before, which is the insert. And we want to create the save mood. So we'll take this and put it in here. But we don't want to save the date as it is. We want to say save date.normalizeDate. And because I'm doing this twice, we can actually put this in a let up here. Yep. And now we can use that here and in here. And that should do it, because that's not going to allow us to save any, like, more than one date to our saved data. Okay, so we have built and we see a bunch of issues. Okay, so day of month. Do that. I think that fixes that issue. And then mood for date. Let's see that. Yeah, so we need to return the mood. And so that needs a date. And that's going to be day of month as well. So now we want to take this mood for day and use it here and do color. I think that maps to, yeah. Okay, cool. And let's see. We'll build again just to see if this is all fixed. Okay, that's all fixed. So now this needs helping. We might not have a mood for that saved date. So what do we want to return instead? Do we want to return an unknown? Maybe we need an unknown state for mood. That would probably be the best thing to do, is to add a new one that says unknown, and then we'll have a color associated with an unknown state, which means that the user probably didn't save a mood for that date, and then we'll have a color associated with that. So we'll have a case. Let's add it. Unknown. I'll say unknown, and then return a color for it. Okay, let's see what gray looks like. I think it might cover up the number, but there's this color called mint I like. Let's try mint. Okay. Go back. And so if we don't have a date, then we're returning unknown. Let's fix these. Close this, because I think all there is there are fixed. What did I do? I think I had an extra parentheses, maybe. So we need this to be inside of curly braces, because we want the first where this boolean is true. So we need to wrap it inside of this curly braces here. That's how that should be done. Okay, and now here, let's take a look at this. What did I do? So this is optional. We can fix some of this by doing if let and wrapping it in here. Build again. Great. Okay, so we solved those problems, but we're not handling we're not handling the case where there are no fetched moods. But I think that's fine, because we do initialize saved moods as an empty dictionary up here. So I think that's fine. Let's go back here. There's no ViewModel to pass into that, so we need to put this up here. It seems like, again, we're going to have to do some refactoring. If I had more time, I would make this ViewModel into an environment variable. If you're passing in ViewModels like down a huge chain of different views, it's probably safer to make it some kind of environment object. But I'm aware of that. I'm just doing this for the sake of the MVP, and we might have time to clean it up after. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. Oops. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. One thing I want to do is I want to delete the app because that's going to clear the container and start fresh. Because we're saving moods in a way that we're not saving moods anymore. So let's start fresh. I will save neutral, go to mood history view, and I don't see any numbers. Take a look again. So I only see the update month day being called if I go back or forward. Okay, so we have a bug there. So let's fix that. Not only do we want to fetch the moods, but we also want to call update month day, which is going to set the days of the month right on the initialization of the view model. Okay, let's start again. Go back to December, and hey, look, that's our neutral mood. Excellent. So we got all these guys are mint because they're unknown, but the one that we do know is yellow because we saved neutral. Let's try to update it. So if I make it very pleasant, let's see if it updates. Okay, it doesn't. If I go forward and I go back, does it update? No. Okay, so we have a problem there. Let's close, open, go back to mood history, and now it's blue. All right, so we do have a problem to fix there, and we will do that on the next episode.